Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a little coffee talk this morning. Hello there, lovers. All right, what do we got here? Wait. Let me pour the coffee. Hold on a minute. 6:59. Let me pour this coffee. Woo! We got some nice coffee going on right now. All right, let's cut that. Let's go with our anthem. Here we go. It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Herb Albert, you're in the bathroom. You're out, okay? Now, where's our anthem? Come on, sweetie. Oh, where is it? Oh, I don't have it. We don't have it. All right. Anyway, We don't have it loaded today, so we're going to go right in. Wait a minute. We're going to go right into the show. Here we are, guys. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody cool? Everybody okay? What do we got here today? What's our topic this morning, guys? We are starting. We are live. All right, let's go. Let's rock and roll here. Let's get into a little something here. Let me get rid of this banner. Get rid of this. Put this all the way up on the screen. All right, what do we got? Let me get rid of it. I don't like the yellow. Some people like yellow. Some people like red. Some people like blue. Everybody likes something different. But we all like coffee. That's number one, right? We all like to drink coffee. We got a couple of 3 topics today. Wait. I got to go on screen. How do I not go on screen? We got a couple of 3 topics today. Sex on the first date. First date nervousness is what we're going to talk about today. Come on. Let's talk real. Let's get into some real talk. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, first things first. Coffee talk. Gerard Soicelli, Adam Crevorsier, Arlene. Yo, yes. Fancy Nancy. Nice to see you. Brian's right there. Delilah. Hello, Delilah. I was looking for you yesterday. You were not here. Polak. Hello there. After the bars, yes. Sweet tea. Hello, Underboss. The underboss of this channel of mine. Bing, bang, bang, bang. Let's go to the top 5. Let's see who we got. We got Delilah coming in number 1. 133rd consecutive show for 2025. Hey, teacher, number 2. CG2, number 3. Adam, number 4. Bang, bang, bang. Polak, number 5. Beautiful Mustang Mike with the bonus 6. We got to throw in Martha Flower. Why not? How do we not do that? Wonderful. Hide current comment. Go back to comments. Who's here? Noel? Joey Dell? We got the whole family here? Do we have the whole family here? This coffee is so nice. So nice. Oh, what a flavor. I got to tell you, man, chock full of nuts is absolutely incredible. Yes. All right. Got to check the text line. What are you going to do? Delilah. I was here yesterday morning, watched a replay of the wine now. You were looking for someone from Connecticut last night. Well, okay, before I get into the topic, something nice is happening in Connecticut. You, Delilah, and your neighborhood. Something nice is happening out there. I guess they tore down the Columbus statue somewhere, somehow, some way. They did that in a lot of areas in the country a couple of years ago. And now they are putting them back up in different places. So something nice is happening in Connecticut. Maybe you know about that. I'm not sure. Good morning, Don McHugh. Maybe you know about that. Maybe you don't. But they are putting up the Columbus statue somewhere. They're going to respect Columbus, which is a nice thing for us American Italians. I like it. I'm happy about it. So that's why I was looking for you. It was on my bullet points yesterday, and here you are. Here you are. So it's good. It's good. That's why I was looking for you. Okay, we're going to tip into a couple of things. Our first topic today, you, SPK. Before I start the show, SPK, I got to show you my community tab. You want to see it? Nah, you're hanging around. We're not doing it yet. We're not doing it yet, you. We'll get there when we want to get there. That's what we'll do. YouTube, your channel, posts. Yeah. Yep. All right. Back to it. All right, let's get into this little conversation here. It might be a little risque to speak about this, but we're going to speak with it with respect, with the utmost respect, okay? We're talking first date situations, all right? We're talking first dates. What sex on the first date? Nervousness on the first date? Tommy, yesterday when I gave you the Central Park in Fall lyric, it was from a Tony Bennett song. Yes, I know it. Yes, I got you. New Haven. but it's a mother, father, and 2 children with suitcases. Not the same, but at least it's... Huh? What? All right. I got you. Yeah, no, I know. I know after the bars. I know. I got you. Of course, I know how that goes. Mm-hmm. That was a great lyric. I got you. All right, listen. We're going to talk about this a little bit. Sex on the first date nervousness, do's, don'ts. What should we touched on this a little bit in the past? We're going to touch on this again just because I feel like it. And it's my show and our show, and I feel like we could conversate about anything at any time. Remember, I don't have a structure, a dialogue, a producer, this, that, your sister's ass. I just push the button. I go live. Hold on a minute. We got to check something here. Yes. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay, here. Let's talk about it right now. Get the coffee ready, guys. And if you don't like the intro, stick it up your sister's ass. All right, I got to go. Let's go.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
But truly, on a date, first date, whatever. And I'm talking adults. I'm not talking the young ones. I'm talking adults. Sex on the first date. Is there a problem with it? Is there really a problem with it? Well, there can be. Is it a moral problem? Yeah, it can be. Doesn't everybody have their own definitions of what's right and what's wrong? Aren't we here to have a good time because we're not here for a long time? If you so choose to have sex on the first date, that is your business. That is your business. You do whatever you feel. You do whatever you like. Hello, Mr. Larry Rolla. Nice to see you. You do whatever it is that you feel. Larry, let me know when you're leaving. I want to tell you something, but I got to finish the topic. Okay. What prompted this? I heard a song yesterday called Sex and Candy. Do you know this song? The group is called Marcy Playground. Marcy Playground. Sex and Candy. Yesterday was the first time I came across this song. Now, forgive me if I should know this song and I don't, but the name of it was called Sex and Candy. I didn't get into the lyrics yet. I'll dip into that. I'll dip into that eventually. No problem. Why not? Larry, let me know when you're leaving. It's an older song. Okay, thank you, Delilah. So is it bad? Is it a moral sin? Is it a mortal sin? You see, here's the thing when you're on the first date. Talk about before the text world, because we are in a 10 text to sex world. This is just a fact. We're discussing this on the 133rd consecutive show for 2025. We are day 133 of 2025. Sex on the first date came up. Nervousness on the first. Now listen, you never know what to expect when you're on that first date. Now, because the communication, in a world of communication where we want communication, we want it. Communicate. Communication is what we want all the time. It's what everybody wants. Now, you get to the first date part. Now the communication is a little taboo. You don't know if he wants to bang it out with you on the first night. You don't know if she's down to DTF, as they say in today's world. You don't know if she's DTF. You don't know what to do. So there's the communication breakdown there's communication everywhere except that one part. Are we banging it out tonight on the first date? I personally believe the answer should be no, in my personal humble opinion. Not okay with it. Hello, Donna's doing it. I truly believe. Donna, please make this note for our show, Sex on the First Date. We're going to touch on this on your show when I come on. Make another note. Make these little notes, Donna. I can't wait to chat with you. I personally believe it's wrong. I don't condone it. But I also don't criticize grown adults for doing whatever the hell they want to do. You do what it is that you want to do. But there is that communication breakdown. Now, we all know, as men, and if you tell me different, you're a damn liar, and we're going to pull the Lincoln up and put you in the trunk. No man on this earth knows what a woman is thinking. No man on this earth knows what's on a woman's mind. Mysterious? Forget about it. Suspenseful movie? Every woman is a suspenseful movie. We don't know what's on their mind. They're ready to hit you with a macaroni pot or DTF. We have no idea. We have no idea. If both agreed on it, there's no issue, Don McHugh. Again, I have no issue with it. It's totally business. Some people say if you banged it out with her on the first date, she's not wife material. You know what? To each his own. Who cares? Who cares? But there are some things for the first date that you should do. And we spoke about this again. I'm not going to go into all of it. I truly believe, I'll say it quickly, coffee instead of a drink. But drink is okay if that's what you choose. I have asked women out for coffee. They have said, let's go get a drink. What are you going to do? This is what it is. This is everybody's different. Now, there are women there's very, very forward women. There's very, very, very forward women out there that say, I want to. Like, yeah, you're hot. I want you to, slam me, pound me out like a veal cutlet. There are women that will definitely say, pound me out like a veal cutlet. There's no doubt about it. But there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to criticize that woman. Not going to criticize that woman. She can do whatever she feels. So is it morally wrong? Possibly. Then there's the double standard. That's what it's called. So men want to bang it out with the women, but then they don't want the women that bang it out. What? They want to bang it out with all of these women, but then they don't want to. They don't want to marry the women that bangs it out. Well, what the fuck do you want? Ma, que voy? That's the start of the head is all crooked. It's all crooked. So who knows? Anyway, is there a right? Is there first date? My opinion. Keep it out in the open. Fancy Nancy. This is life. This is life. But don't criticize others. Don't. Because women like sex just as much as men. And if you think different, now, this is overall. Not everyone. Yes, of course, Donna. I talk about everything. There's nothing off limits for me to talk about. I don't care. Real talk with Tommy Stigs. Coffee talk. Because we would be talking like this in the social club. Because I would have 8 guys around the poker table. Not playing poker yet. We would have 8 guys around the table at the social club talking just like this. But they would be a little more vulgar. They would be a little more vulgar. Women are crazier than men could ever be. Right. So, some of them are just whatever. You better believe it. You better believe it. In some ways, Osada. In some ways, James is not here. In some ways, yes, Osada, social media has ruined the integrity of relationships. Well, what social media has done is ruined the game. You got to have game. Social media has ruined, you got to have game to get some play. Right? Polak, enough said. Gone are the days where you went up and talked to a man or a woman and started a complimentary conversation and respectful. It's gone. We had to have game to get play. You don't need this anymore, unfortunately, because you can type it. Now, typing and personality are 2 different things. Anyway, that whole world's a mess. That whole world's a mess. Yeah, social media. Well, Donna, social media only destroys the people that let them be destroyed by it. I have some old values, and I'm up with current times. But yeah, you can't mix. Put your finger on the like button. Donnie Ragu, good morning. Pleasure to see you. Heading over to 8 a.m. Mass. God bless. Need to cleanse the spirit, Donnie Ragu. God bless you, cuz. Salute. Coffee with you. Women's having. Yes, you're right. Hey, I found someone on YouTube. His name is Mark. And he has a show called, yes, he's been around a while. Yes. Yeah, seems pretty good, Delilah. But Delilah, yeah, he seems great, but it's played out. Is it really interesting anymore? Delilah, give me your honest opinion. Is that stuff still interesting? I don't know. Uh-oh. We have an outage in our area. The cable is out, so we may lose you. Okay, so that's for that topic. So I got to check out the Sex and Candy song by Mercy Playground. First date, I personally believe. Coffee talk, a little stroll, a little walk out in public. I don't know about getting drunk, going for drinks, this and that, unless the two of you come up with a plan and says, we're going to get drunk and we're going to bang it out. That's what our date is going to be. Unless the two of you have come up with that, let the mystery play out. Go for coffee first. Talk a little bit. Get to know each other. Again, there's no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. But yeah. Hey, teacher, that's a different topic, right? That's that whole situation that's going on that it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. All right. So you never know what a woman is thinking. Yeah. Yep. Hey, teacher, it's true. I know. Yes. I don't know, Sex and Candy. I got to check this tune out. I'm not sure I know this. I'm not sure that I know this. Okay. Let's see. What else do we got? That topic is over, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave a comment regarding this. I would love to have you comment regarding this. I may, in fact, you may, in fact, be watching this on the replay. If you are, this show is ending right now. I just want to keep the topics to a shorter version. So some of the shorts that I do in the program, they do capture it. They'll do a 3-minute of this. The program I'm using in the back room StreamYard will do a 3-minute clip of this topic. They'll put it together quite nicely, although they do mess up the look. The pixels change. Everything changes. I don't know. Yeah. I know, SBK. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so where are we going now? All right, where are we going now? Next topic. All right, that's over, guys. Please leave a comment. I appreciate it. All right, let's go into a couple of three things over here. Listen, we're going to see Miss Lopez in the Bronx, okay? We're going over to the Fordham section of the Bronx for a quick minute. You want to come with me? Come on, let's go.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
We don't need the intro. We don't need the intro. Listen to me. Ms. Lopez in the Fordham section of the Bronx. Unfortunately, there are two of the filthiest areas in this city, SPK. There's two filthy areas. So they do the ratings for what's this dirtiest area, what's the cleanest area. And my transistor radio told me that it is the Bronx and Queens. The Bronx, where Tara is from. And I'm going to drop Tara's link because I want you to go over to see Tara. No. Ms. Lopez, who lives in the Bronx. So the rest of the borough said, listen, the Bronx and Queens, clean your shit up. You got a mess over there. The filthiest two boroughs in the city of New York is the Bronx and Queens. Okay, we got a problem over there. So Ms. Lopez, in the Fordham section, she's very, very aggravated. Ms. Lopez has been living in the Bronx, I think 70 years or so, 60, 70 years. Ms. Lopez is the neighborhood woman. She's all outside with the broom, kind of like, me over here in the stoop, cleaning up the street, She's really aggravated. She's really, really, really aggravated. So Bronx, help out Ms. Lopez. She's a wonderful woman. Her interview was incredible. Ms. Lopez in the Bronx. You ain't going to see Tommy Stigs over here in Essex County. But I feel you. I am a man of the neighborhood, and I like the way things are kept nice and clean. I keep the stoop clean. I sweep it. I use the Italian broom. I understand, Ms. Lopez. I'm sorry. So, Ms. Lopez, salute to you. Ms. Lopez out there in the Bronx, she's a little bit aggravated right now. She's a little bit aggravated at the moment. So the Queens in the Bronx, so the Bronx and Queens, you got to fix it up. You're a filthy mess is what they're saying on the transistor radio. That's where we're at. Okay, next topic. Where are we going next? Stevie Wonder, 75 today. God bless you, Mr. Stevie Wonder. He can't see the world, but he's loving the world. Imagine life without your eyes. Stevie Wonder, God bless. 75 years old today. Gave us some good music, Stevie Wonder. So 75, Stevie Wonder. Florida State University, the shooter goes into court today for the first time, 20 years old. I told you guys my nephew was on campus when the shooting happened. Hello, Dave. Yes. My nephew was on campus when the shooting happened at FSU. He was all right. I guess they're a little, I don't know. So anyway, the 20-year-old shooter goes to court for the first time today. Now, I'm happy they didn't clip the guy because I think you need to pick the brain of these people that do this. You got to work the brain. You got to extract what's going on. What's going on with you? What made you? What influenced you? You need to use these people for research. All these mass shooters, you gotta. Listen, I'm all for taking them down, eye for eye. I get it. I understand all of this. But I would like for them to be able to dig into the brain just to get some data and then put him in front of the fucking firing squad. I don't care what you do after that. But first, don't shoot to kill. Try to keep them alive. And let's get the data that we need to fix this shit. Taking them down leaves a big mystery. And I get it. And officers are trained to kill. They're not trained to disarm. They're trained to kill. And we want them to be trained to kill. We want them to. But I think, Patty Daly, we need to extract what's going on. We got to get a vibe. We got to get the feeling. We have to know. We need data. We know it's these kids that stay in their rooms all days and this and that. They're not out doing chores, washing cars, cutting grass. They're not doing things. They're electronically tuned in to a different world than we know. So they're getting consumed with information because they're not out there doing other things that young boys and girls are supposed to do. Right? They're not playing tag. They're not playing kill them with the ball. They're not playing tackle football in the grass. They're not, right? They're not doing these things. So I would love to pick the brain. So the Florida State University shooter is going in today for his first court appearance. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's go. I'm going to show you something. SPK, look up. SPK, look up. Is Larry Roller still here? SPK, this is for you, cuz. Where is it? There is you. So there is me. There is me right there. It may be hard to see. I'm going to think that it is hard to see. But there is me getting ready to go to jail right there. You see that picture? This is when they're taking me to jail. I'm in my 20s. Look at my knuckles, how white they are. Look how white my knuckles are. And that's a ways back. $3 suit. Shut up, you. $3 suit. Stupid ass. $3 suit. So that's, yeah, look at my knuckles. How fucking aggravated I was, though. We spoke about this yesterday with a couple of people. and my knuckles were white. I was irate. I was irate. Okay, Larry. I was 20, in my 20s, 27, 28-ish, 25, 27, 28, 27, I don't know. 27, going to jail, looking at 5 years, standing at that table. I said, now take me to jail, right? And I really literally did, said, now take me to jail, basically. Yeah, he was there. So my madness was that I didn't want to. I wanted to go to trial. I wanted to face this. Listen, you know what I'm thinking right there. The rat is right next to me. So SBK, what am I thinking right there? What am I thinking right there? Right? Next one. There you go. There's my tattoo. This is the tattoo that SBK wants me to get. Right there. Look at that. What does that say, SBK? SBK wants me to get this tattooed on me before I die. He wants this on me for when I go into my grave. And I don't know about that, but we're thinking about this. Yes. Honorable crimes, of course. Honorable crimes. Honorable crimes. There's no doubt about it. I need to get that on my back or something? No. I don't use that word, and I would never get that tattooed on me. Enough said. But this is what I should get. Right, SBK? So maybe we'll see what the future brings. We'll see what the future, but never omerta. I'm not a simp like that. You know what I mean? And then over here, you got a whole write-up. He read particular scorn on defendant Thomas Stigliano, 26, who prosecutors said was the link to the mob and whose failure to cooperate kept investigators from getting the biggest players in the case. He wanted to be a stand-up guy and not dime anybody out, Falcone said, scoffing at a claim by Stigliano's attorney. His client never learned anything about the mob bookmakers he was working with. He sentenced Gerard Similo, 25, of Belleville, who had given up Stigliano to investigators, to 120 days in the county prison. So that's where you go. That's where you're at. This is why you cannot be loyal to no man. I guess you're right. No. I guess you're right. No, that makes sense. No, get the whole write-up on my arm. I'm definitely not putting Judge Falcone on my arm, Patty Daly. But anyway, that's where we're at. You know, you might hear me and SBK talking about this, so I wanted to show you what's going on, what's going on there. And the reason is, and listen, and my decision, not really, not to speak, no decision. You see, it's funny because everything there in that case just played out naturally. Because I naturally know that you don't say two words. I naturally know you're not supposed to say anything. So, Patty, it's just known. I just knew this. I guess being maybe brought up that way or around it, that you're known not to speak. Now, I made a change after that. I did my time. I fulfilled all my sentencing requirements, well, somewhat. And I changed my life around. And here we are right now. So I don't go backwards as make excuse. There's no excuses ever. Everything is a decision. Hey, teacher, every single thing. I don't blame my environment. I don't blame anybody else for the decisions that I made. I was an old enough man to realize what I was doing. You'll never hear me like these people say I was a product of my environment. It's all I knew. It's no, stop. Stop. Talk to the hands. Because out of Belleville, we got lawyers, doctors, judges, gangsters, crackheads, crack whores, prostitutes, judges, you name it. So I'm not going to go with that bullshit of I had no chance. That is a cop-out. That is wrong. And you got to stop with that garbage. Whoever says that I was a product of my environment, I'm not hearing it. And I must mention RJ Roger again. I must mention this young fella. What this man accomplished in his life coming out of the environment that he came out of. Y'all don't know R.J. Rogers' story. You might not even know who R.J. Rogers is. It's not important. It's a man that grew up in a really rough environment and turned that shit around. So I am definitely not going to ever blame my environment. It was my desire to do so. And I made a conscious decision to do it. I fucking own it. And that is it. As we all should own everything that we do. There's no going back. There's no going back. Okay, let's jump over to Steve Harvey, my main man, Steve Harvey. Yeah, he was a garbage pail. Steve Harvey. Now listen, we talk about dressing, right? Polak, we talk about dressing. Well, RJ, Polak, I'm not gonna hold RJ to the same standards as a man like yourself. I just can't do it. He's in that business. He's in that business. That's what he does. You know what I mean? So he's not from that, Polak, how do you say it? He's not from that culture. So he's not going to understand it. So that's okay. No problem. So he does what he does. He makes his living, and that's what he does. Well, I'm not yes, I guess. We all make our own decisions. You cannot zig or zag. Nobody pushes you left. This is 100% correct. Anybody that says that they were forced into anything to do on the street, anybody that says anything like that, yes, Falcone was Essex County. Yeah, it was a horrible judge. Horrible judge. So I don't like to hear those bullshit excuses. Yeah, Falcone was sentencing me to gambling offenses when he was at the track at night like mush. He was at the track all the time, Falcone. ALV, is this Falcone American? Yeah, I think a cousin, possibly Joey Dell, from what I understood. Possibly a distant cousin, Joey Dell, from the one in Sicily. Now, my girl's sister was there when they blew up Falcone in Sicily. They were stuck there. My girl's sister and her husband were stuck in Sicily. They were there when they blew up the bridge. We talked to them for a minute on the show. I should have them on. They were there in Sicily. Hello, Todd. My uncle made me do it. Garbage talk. I'm not even hearing it. Okay. Steve Harvey. Listen. Yes. Steve Harvey. The guy dresses tremendous. Beautiful. Here, listen. Now, this is an interesting thing. Some of you may have heard this already, Steve Harvey talk about this. Here's what Steve Harvey says you need to have as a man that dresses well. Well. I mean, extra well. Not, Here's what Steve Harvey says you need to have if you are a top-of-the-line dresser. And you could do it Patty, you can do this. You can do this for between $1,000 and $1,500. You can invest $1,000 or $1,500 in your wardrobe. Now, I won't do this now because I'm overweight. And if I buy the clothes now, I will, I'm going to maybe lose weight. Probably not going to lose weight. But Steve Harvey says, listen, check this out. I'm going to read right now. Listen, we don't pretend here. We're reading a little bit. I need your attention for a minute. I want you to hear this, ladies and gentlemen. And I want your opinion on this. And this is an interesting fact over here.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
There we go. We don't need that. Steve Harvey says, 5 suits. A man needs 5 suits. Black, navy, gray, brown, and tan. Shirts, white, cream, black, and powder blue. Steve Harvey says that you can make 75 combinations with those different things right there by mixing them up a little bit. 5 suits, 5 or 6 shirts. You can make 75 color combinations that all match nicely. Patty, that's interesting. Talk to Mr. Patty about that. Patty Daly, talk to Mr. Patty about that. That may be an investment that I would like to make. I may make that investment. 5 suits, 5 or 6 shirts. those colors, yeah, ties and pocket squares, right? But without the ties and the pocket squares, you can make 75 combinations from 5 suits and 5 shirts. Interesting. I just felt it to be interesting. I don't know. It may mean absolutely nothing. The glue. So when you park wrong in New York City, they put a sticker on your car. People are complaining about the glue. They can't get the glue off. When you do not do the alternate side of the street parking, when you're on the wrong side of the street, like when the street cleaners come and they put a sticker on your car in New York City. And you have a problem. It's called the embarrassment. It's ashkumbari. They put an embarrassment orange sticker or yellow sticker on your car. It tells everybody you're the jerk off that parked on the side of the street that they were doing the street cleaning. You're the jerk off. You are the jag off that didn't want to move your car to the other side of the street. And they put this sticker on your car. Now people are complaining that they can't get the sticker off. I personally like the boot where you're stuck. Go fuck yourself. Boot the car. You're stuck. Stigs, do what I do. 2 closets, skinny closet and fat closet. There you go. BX Bricklayer. SPK. Uncle Nicky and I were speaking today about you this Sunday. Was your ears ringing? Say hello to Uncle Nicky from Tommy Stigs, BX Bricklayer, if you don't mind. Good morning to you. And Uncle Nicky. Blessings, Uncle Nicky. God bless Uncle Nicky's. How old is Uncle Nicky? 90 what? BX Bricklayer. How old is Uncle Nicky? You got the fat and skinny closet. Well, I got 3 closets. Yeah. He's got 2 closets, Michael, right? Unbelievable. He's out of his mind. No, he really is crazy. I can't with him. Good thing they don't use stickers or nothing. Your car would be covered by now. Yes. I will, Tommy. Good morning. Uncle Nicky's 85. God bless him. I love it. You get him going. He's going around every day. God bless him. Okay. A couple of 3 more things. Hudson on the Hudson. What a beautiful thing. Listen, the animal abuse these days is out of control. It's nuts. It's out of control. The dog abuse. They're finding dogs in Belleville every day. Yesterday, I think 2 pit bulls, 1 Roddy, wandering the streets of Belleville. They're just dropping them off, and they're wandering the streets of Belleville. Now, I don't know if they're used for fighting, if they are abused. I don't know, but the dog abuse is through the roof. It's out of control. Yeah, do like me, Stigs, turns a spare bedroom into a walk-in closet. Yes, I don't have a spare bedroom, you nut. Yes, Nikki's great. Nikki is great. So we had the rescue squad on the Hudson River over the weekend, as per the transistor radio. They found a dog in the Hudson River. They rescued the dog from the Hudson River. And this gentleman said, I think I need to have this dog. I think me and my wife should take this dog. They took the dog. They named the dog Hudson. Beautiful. Now they'll give that dog a very, very nice life. Hello, Jimena. Now they'll give that dog a very, 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 very nice life. Yes. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So that's basically what we got this morning, guys. We opened up with sex on the first date nervousness, this and that and the other thing. Yeah. So it's very sad, but there are some success. Look how I saved Luca. Look what I did with Luca. Luca was abused. He was left on the street to die, and I took him in, and I gave him a beautiful life. Luca was left to die on the street. He was skin and bones. He was disgusting, dirty, matted. Luca was just, oh my God, it was heartbreaking. I got him bright white. By the time I was done with Luca, he was bright white. His coat was beautiful. He was healthy. I had him bright. I kept him nice for the 14 years of his life, maybe the 10 that I had him. I made Luca have a beautiful, beautiful life where they found him on the street wandering aimlessly, hungry, cold, and dirty. And I gave the little boy a nice life. So there are good people out there, and there are some bad people out there. And anybody that don't like a pet cannot be a friend of mine. If you don't like dogs, we can't be friends. I'm sorry. Michael, I'm just telling you. Now, I miss my baby boy Luca dearly. Dearly do I miss my baby boy Luca, but I'm a realist, guys. I'm a realist, guys. I know how this goes. The dogs will die. Most of the time, the individuals will see the dogs die. It's just the way that it is. It's just that way. Well, look, you gotta go. Come on, you got it. They're kind of looking up at you, the puppy. Come on. You hurt a dog. Gotta be an animal. Yep. Hello, Luca, up above. All right. Listen, I want to touch on one more thing. I need you guys to go. Please, please, please. I'm going to drop this right now, and I would love for you to go subscribe to Tara, please, if you don't mind. Go to the video of her leaving New York. I need your attention for a minute here. I need your attention for 1 minute. I need you to go to this video here. Copy. I need you to go to this video, if you don't mind, please. Leave a comment for Tara. Tell her we sent you from the social club. I really need you guys to do this. Yes. Tara's great. Please go to this video, though, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. I'm going to show it real quick. I think she knows I was doing this morning, so I think we're good. Okay, here's Tara. I really need you guys to go here. Tara's a great girl. Really, really nice. She's excellent. I'm going to play a little bit here.
I would be loyal forever. But I think that I'm going to break up with New York City. Coffee Talk. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk with Tara Canestraci on this beautiful Monday morning. I don't know where your Monday morning is, but it's beautiful here. I'm having a cup of tea this morning, not coffee, with my Coffee Talk mug, and a cup of wine because it's not in the morning for me anymore. It's the afternoon that I'm coming.
So, Tara does records, okay? Please go on that one. I need you to comment on that video, if you don't mind. Just say we sent you from the social club. Now, I'm going to ask her later on today, did anybody from the social club come? And she'll tell me, yes, I got 3, I got 4, I got 5, whatever. You see, people are trying to build channels. I've met her in person. She's a wonderful woman. And she's a little conflicted right now about what to do, about leaving New York. And she's got a lot going on, the girl. She's got a lot going on. In person, she's a beautiful woman. She's excellent. So please go sub. I must ask you again. Thank you, Jimena. And it works for everybody. You never know, they come back. Yeah, I would love for you to leave a comment on that leaving New York video. I left a comment under there about my daughter leaving the area and going to Florida and sometimes twisted about it. So she's a good one. She's a good one. So you never know how all of these things intermingle, guys. Listen, you can say, no, I ain't doing that, Stigs. I don't need to do that. Well, then you just keep your algorithm just the way it is. You do whatever you feel. You do whatever you feel. I'm very cautious sometimes about what I watch, but I would love for you to leave a comment under her. Just check out the video. She does Coffee Talk, but she does it as a pre-record. A little different. This is interactive Coffee Talk. This is interactive Coffee Talk. So that's what we got here. All right. So I'll ask her later today. Hello, Rebecca. Left a comment and subbed already. Beautiful. Beautiful. Guys, listen. So that's Tara. Thank God you guys are going over there. That's my community tab. Now, listen. We're going out with a Sarah Collins song. Maybe 2. No. I'm not a Florida guy, Noel. I'm not a Florida guy. No, my daughter gets a little conflicted because family is here. Family is here, right? So she gets a little bit conflicted. as you can understand. So hold on. Yes. Hold on. Got to text my daughter. I got to text my daughter at the start of every shift. I text my son and my daughter every day. Have a great day. Serenity prayer. Love you. Both of them get that message every day. Every single day. You got to remember, my mother was not the I love you type. She just hung the phone up. You know, I'd be talking to my mother and she's talking and she's gone. My mother just hung the phone up. When she was done talking, the phone got put back and that was it. Tommy, make sure you get me a Bonnell and French with seeds. We don't have a good bakery up here. I'll see you in an hour. And she hung up the phone. Hang it up. She's done saying, Mama Stigs, when she was done saying nothing, gone. Hang up the phone. My mother would just hang it up. Gone. My kids are a little different. I can't. Anyway, what are you going to do? I'm not a fan of Florida. Okay, it's not my thing. I'll be down there in August. I'll be hitting all kinds of areas in August, but it's not my thing. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. What do you want me to tell you? Bingo. Love you more. We're good. If today's my last day, I ended off with an I love you. All right, guys, listen. Yeah, I know. There's time. There's no rush. Yeah. All right. I'm going to tell you one more time. Please go over to Tara and subscribe. Now, we talked a little bit about first date situations. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't care what you do. You want to bang it out. But sometimes love is in the air, and sometimes you lose. We may do a double play of Sarah right now. SBK, it's time for you to leave because Sarah takes over the show for a couple to 3 minutes over here. So on that first date, you may have a little bit of love in the air. We don't know. We just don't know. But here we go. I'm out of here. You may get a single play. You may get a double play because I'll tell you why. Love is in the air. And the second song may, in fact, be The Love I Lost, which some of you may lose if you're banging it out on the first date. The love I lost. Who knows? Anyway, come on, Sarah. Tommy Stigs got to get to work. It's time to rock and roll. Thank you all for having coffee with me today, Tuesday, 5/13/2025. Wishing you all well. Ciao for now.
Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I look in your eyes. Love is in the air, in the whisper of the tree. Love is in the air, in the thunder of the sea. And I don't know if I'm just dreaming, don't know if I feel safe, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when you call out my name. Love is in the air, love is in the air. Oh, oh, oh. Love is in the air, in the rising of the sun. Love is in the air, when the day is nearly done. And I don't know if you're illusion, don't know if I see true, but you're something that I must believe in, and you're there when I reach out for you. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I look in your eyes. Love is in the air, love is in the air. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, love is in the air, love is in the air. Oh. Yes, it was. Building my whole world around you, hoping that you and I could make it on through. But something went wrong. We loved each other, we just couldn't get along. Take a good look at me, I'm in misery. Can't you see the love, the love, the love I lost? Yes, it was. The love I lost. I will never, never, no, no, never, never. I can't remember nothing, no, 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 no. But the good times we used to share. So sad and lonely. But without you, my life is so dead. I'm sorry to say, you go your way and I'll go my way. It hurts deep inside the day we said goodbye. But the love, the love, the love, the love I lost. The love I lost. The love I lost.